Honestly, this is the last thing I would have ever expected from The Devil Wears Prada. The fact that we're getting a sequel to the Zombie EP literally blows my mind. Not my personal favorite, but that doesn't mean I didn't absolutely adore it. I'm one of those weird Prada fans that likes the newest record. I always love the growth. I always love the sonic change that they kind of undergo with each record. Transit Blues and The Act being some of the best heavy records I've ever heard. What's interesting though is that we're approaching a sequel to Zombie with only 2 of the original members, Jeremy and Mike. So will this be an evolution of the sound? Will this be kind of going back to that zombie-esque vibe, or is this an evolution from The Act? Mike Hranica is probably my favorite frontman of all time. I think he's just terrifying on stage, and I love every second of it. He's visceral, and his vocals sound unique. I think they're the most unique sounding harsh vocals in the metal music scene today. I love that they never let up. I love that it's always been, while still growing and evolving, it's still The Devil Wears Prada. I wouldn't mind if we get something just completely soul-crushingly heavy, but coming from The Act, I do hope there's some really interesting layers in there, really interesting lyric choices. One cool thing about Prada is the lyrical content is so different for a metal band. It's I guess the word would be subdued. It's not your generic metal lyrics. It's well thought out, well nuanced lyrics that might not usually survive in the metal landscape unless it was for a band like Devil Wears Prada. I think Transit Blues was that first shift in lyrical content. I really want them to keep moving forward with that. Really human emotions, human situations in a much more poetic form rather than just, angry nonsense. I like angry nonsense, I do, but how can you evolve from The Act and that kind of lyrical content and then write a record about zombies? So I don't know, this is going to be interesting. So we have The Devil Wears Prada with Termination. They have their brand new sequel to Zombie EP coming out May 21st, which is great news. Let's check it out. Ooh, okay. Yes.
Acquiring against will, shuffled around everybody's and a sense of projection.
All right.
Enough of it for the economy. The transfer begins. Purpose compromised. The transfer begins.
All right, I mean, definitely sounds a lot more classic Prada. I love Mike's vocals here. I'm glad that he's continuing what he did in The Act with his vocals. I had actually a buddy of mine send me this link. I didn't click on the song yet, didn't listen to it yet, but he said he likes the song, but it sounds like Mike's voice is going out. And I couldn't disagree more. It's, I think it's just more unique now. And I know that he's had throat issues in the past. This guy knows what he's doing and he knows what he wants. I genuinely feel this is exactly how he wants it to sound. And I just love the sound of it. Whether it's because he was losing his voice or not, I think this Mike sounds infinitely better than like Plague's Mike. Plague's Mike was good, but it was, I guess more elementary than this. This evokes emotion a lot more. It is a little bare bones so far. I'm hoping that we get a big chorus, hopefully with Jeremy. Hopefully it's not just all Mike, but so far I like it. A good first taste. I know that they're only giving a little taste of the record, but so far I'm into it. Good chorus. Ooh, I love that. Verse 2's different, I like that. The tones sound fantastic. Love the nuanced synths in the background. Ooh, I like that. Back to course. Ooh. I like that. Interesting use of melody with the guitars. I really like that passage there. Verse 2 is different. Really appreciated that. Back to the nice heavy hitting chorus. I like it. I really enjoy, which is weird. I don't usually feel this way, but I like Jeremy's lower registry a lot more. And I think I didn't feel that way until I heard Chemical. But Jeremy has a really good voice. I think he just forced himself to sing in a range that maybe he wasn't so comfortable in with the first 3 records. But I really like this, you know, more subdued Jeremy singing in the lower registry. I think it sounds a lot more full, I guess, and he can pull it off live a lot better. Love the guitars in the background that came in. I don't want to say this is the bridge yet. We're getting to the bridge, I think, right here. But I also really love the synths. And I think the synths are what are most interesting for me. The orchestration, actually, it sounds very reminiscent because this is something they don't do as much anymore. They actually rely more on synthy sounding sounds or strange, obscure pads where we don't really hear orchestration as much anymore. That's something that they've kind of left behind. And it's nice to hear it make a comeback. So I like it a lot. Now, I think the bridge. Ooh. Oh. I thought those were gutturals at space. Give me something huge. Come on. Is this still a build-up? Is this it? Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, that's good. Oh, I love that. Fuck, man. Fuck. I live for that ending. That ending was incredible. Loved the little panning synths in the background, a little arpeggiator there. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect it at all. And I almost thought I was almost let down because I'm like, wait, this is a really fucking heavy buildup. Like, if it seemed full, started, you know, a little bit slim, got fuller, and I'm like, this might be the breakdown. This might be it. But I'm glad it got even bigger than that. I'm kind of on both sides of the fence here. It sounded very reminiscent of Zombie 1, or at least that era of The Devil Wears Prada. But I think vocally, very much an evolution from the act. I got lots of the Thread vibes. You know, I love his weird, disgusting highs he does now. Now, will I be upset if the whole record is just, you know, heavy hitting, ball busting Prada? Yeah, I kind of will be upset because the act gave us something completely different, even just mix wise. It sounded like a whole new thing for Prada. And I hope that isn't absent from this EP. I know this is just an EP. Give me at least one song that's just like super obscure or something like Chemical, and I'd be thrilled. I hope we get a music video in the future. I think we definitely will. This was just a tease. I'm hoping they release nothing else until the release of the EP. I love the suspense. I love the hype. And I'm really excited to hear more. I mean, these guys are the kings. Man, they've been top 5 band for me since as long as I can remember, since fucking Dear Love. I can't imagine them putting out a bad record, if I'm honest. Guys, let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know if you love it. Let me know if you hate it. Let's look forward to the end of May. Zombie 2. What a fucking time to be alive, right?